Keegan all the way himself. Oh, what a dunk! What a monster dunk! Now he lets it fly. Good again. Keegan Murray off to a blazing start. Goes up a three and splashed down. Keegan Murray. Here's a steal by Keegan Murray, and look out below. So good in the open floor.
Keegan in for the one-hand flush. Oh, that was nasty right there.
In high school, you have 4 years, but I just felt like for me, I needed another year to just improve. I think that route benefited me. It doesn't benefit everyone. People have different situations, and that was the best situation for me, and I'm just fortunate that I had that opportunity. They would see a really skinny, scrawny kid that really hasn't matured into his body, but I mean, I was a pretty good player. I didn't grow until I was like 6 foot my sophomore year of high school, so I got to 6'8" my senior year. So, I mean, I had potential, but I personally didn't think I wasn't ready to play at that level yet. And that's probably what a lot of scouts, I guess, thought, and that's why I went to prep school. I got a lot stronger. I think I was like put on like 20 pounds, so I was since high school, so that played a factor into it. I was able to get my vertical went higher. I was just a lot more athletic since my senior year of high school, and that was just from our weight program. The one I was in during the summer, which was with a Cedar Rapids guy, and then we had an NFL trainer at DME, so with him as well, I got a lot stronger and more athletic that way. In high school, I would get emotional sometimes, just if something wasn't going right or something was going too good. And I think that prep school year, Coach Al Seuss he said I was good in everything except for my mentality. I think he helped me a lot during that prep year of getting just my mind right, kind of staying even-keeled, and I felt like that's where I was at my best. And I try to translate that to college these last 2 seasons, and I get made fun of it for a little bit, but I mean, it's kind of just my mentality now, and I think that's what benefits me the most. Yeah, it was definitely hard. For me personally, I wanted to stay in Iowa, not just in Iowa, but the Midwest, kind of, and go to school there, whether it was at a Division II or a junior college. And that's what I was kind of set on, but my dad, we had a lot of family discussions about going down to Florida, and I really thought it was out of my element to go down there. At the end of the day, it was something new and something that really made me mature leading into college. So after we played this tournament in October, and there's like 100-something coaches there. Like the next week, my coach on my team, on my prep school team, was getting calls from 50 different Division I schools. There's a lot of schools that were interested in me at that time, and Iowa was the first one to offer me. Coach McCaffrey and Coach Taylor came down. I'd probably say that was one of the practices. I just tried to take advantage of the opportunity with them in the gym, and I had bad practices, but I just felt like that was a really important practice to just showcase what I've been doing, because Coach McCaffrey hadn't seen me play since high school when we went up against Patrick, so I developed a lot since then, and I just showcased what I'd done. I think we had 5 other Division I players on my team outside of me and Chris. I mean, just going against them in that practice too, and I just wanted to be the best player on the court. Yeah, they offered me Friday during my official. I committed Sunday before I left, so yeah. Yeah, I really didn't look at it as kind of like a dream school for me. I kind of just looked at it as another school, kind of went in with blinders mentality, just focusing on that school. And I knew a lot of guys on the team just from playing with them in Cedar Rapids and around Iowa. And so that was kind of a comfort level for me to just come in as a freshman and be around guys I already know. And then also just the play that Coach McCaffrey does, his play style, I felt like really benefited me and kind of free-flowing, and that translated to this season where I was able to be in different spots on the court and be able to take advantage of my skill set. My freshman year, I just came in. I didn't know if I was going to play or not. I really just came in to learn and get better. Eventually, I started getting more and more minutes, and that kind of grew my confidence. But my goal was really just to help our team win games, whether if that was playing 5 minutes or 25 minutes, whatever I could do to help our team win. And I kind of took that and just ran with it.
To the lane to Keegan Murray, and he stuffs it through. And look out, bombs away, Keegan Murray.
Has a quick jump.
shots away at both ends, tipping offensive rebounds to Keegan Murray diving on the floor. He grabs it, calls timeout. How about that effort play?
It's really been just I feel like it's my effort, conditioning level. I remember like my freshman year, Coach Sproul brought me into his office and he's like, I feel like you can be like the defensive player of the year, all defensive team in the conference or whatever, and I just want you to go and try and get every rebound. So that's like all I did my freshman year was just try and do the little things. And that helped me get on the court. And then I felt like that helped me this year as well. And obviously there's a lot of skill development with that, kind of the physicality aspect of that too. But after the new year, when we played Rutgers and we played Maryland, those were my two best games of the year, I think. Towards the end of the season, I started getting more minutes. When we played Wisconsin at home, and then the first game in the NCAA tournament, I played like almost 30 minutes that game. But I feel like I just kind of knew that my time was coming up because we had a lot of guys leaving, and I knew that during the off season, like I had to get in shape to play 40 minutes a game next year, be a guy that they can rely on offensively. That was kind of just my mindset. Because I knew because Luka told me after the season, he's like, he pretty much told me, he came up to me, he's like, this is your team now, and you just got to take advantage of that. And I just took that advice and ran with it.